morning, folks. Welcome to Fast Eddie's Adventures today. Some pretty cool news overnight, actually yesterday. And we've been down here before, but we're going to take another look at this. It's pretty cool. I seen the artist's conceptions of what they're going to do, and all I can say is, oh boy, is it cool. And it's called the new Kalamazoo Westgate, the Westgate entrance into town. We're going to come down here and take a look at this. We'll talk about that. Before the investors are going to break ground, as it were, they're going to wait until the Arcadia Creek project is finished and all the improvements that entails, all the new infrastructure through there, all updated utilities and groundwater handling and so forth. It is low through there a little bit, but they're going to address all that. And once that is addressed, well, then bigger announcements will be made. Right back. Okay, folks, starting straight ahead here, just as we get through the light, you see all this, these columns and so forth. This is going to be history all the way over to the railroad tracks, both sides of the street. It's going to be renovated into a beautiful boulevard, and condos, businesses, and so forth located all the way back over here to where the Arcadia Creek is, just on the other side of that formation there. Nothing will look like this at all. This is part of the spaghetti bowl streets that we talked about as well. Now up ahead here, where the old point is, where old Boogie Records was and so forth, that's going to remain. It shows that as part of the project. But across the street up here on the left, where there's the Walgreens, and then of course I keep talking about the last mansion up here on Mansion Row, okay, and so forth, all that is gone. All that is gone. Even where I'm going to park up here will be gone. And of course, the Bunker Car Wash, the sports bar, everything on the corner up here, the hotel that was just purchased, the whole shooting match. Let's go take a closer look. This will all be redeveloped right here. Now here's the little point. Okay. This looks like it completely remains, including the building that it's attached to right here. This looks completely the same. They're keeping this. But over here on the other side, no. Now the redesign is something else. I wish I could express to you what it looks like. It's just gorgeous. It's beautiful. Okay? Be right back. Everything here that you see, except for West Main, incoming here, the cars that are lined up, that remains. Right here will be the entrance to the Westgate. None of this will look the same at all. None of it. Okay, there's the up and under with the hotel, the Quality Inn on the other side. Here's Bunker Car Wash, okay? And they said 2 other properties, and I don't know which ones they may be, okay? But they've been purchased, and this will not look like this at all. The artist's conception was really something, an old school, old town look with a beautiful boulevard, because then by that time this street's going to be two-way with the bike lanes. There'll be two-way traffic, and it's just beautiful. It's my hat's off to it. I think that they should do that. They said that this is a dangerous area, a hazardous area, they even called it. And they don't want to do anything until after the project on the Arcadia Creek and all the infrastructure is here. And then they're going to go forward with this program. I'll be right back. Those are the steam plumes coming from Graphic Packaging. We have a north wind today, and the north wind is just simply blowing the H2O steam plumes this way. All this is going to be improved for the church, and back here where I was parked, that's also going to be all improved. Other buildings there, businesses and so forth. It did not show anything past where we're sitting right here, past the front of the St. Augustine's church there. All right, I'll be right back. Not too many times will you see Graphic Packaging's steam plumes covering the downtown area of Kalamazoo. They're making paper today, I'm telling you. All right, we're gonna park down here and talk some figures and some names. Be right back. Well, I don't think it'll hurt a thing to sit here in the park and sing, sing, sing. Uh-oh. Well, the hospital's right over here. We're hearing a siren. Well, talk about some figures here. Now, this just was on the news yesterday. They said in September of 2024, a real estate investment company was formed in Kalamazoo. It is and these are capital letters, the KAGW, then hyphen LLC. They bought all the properties that we were looking at just a couple of minutes ago. Okay? Now, they're an investment company. Okay? They bought those, of course, holding the properties until the infrastructure is put in. The new Arcadia Creek project is finished and updated, all the new utilities installed and everything. And then starting in 2029, it sounds like, if I read it right, the buyers will then make their investment, so to speak, into raising the existing buildings if they're not raised before that, and building the new Westgate entrance to Kalamazoo. And like I mentioned, the artist conceptions are something else. They were non-downloadable, and I can only just try to explain to you how beautiful they were. And I could the aerial view, the aerial views of all the property and all the property along the Arcadia, over into K College and so forth. The new crossovers over the Arcadia, how accessible by pedestrians it'll be, new shops and things. And like they said, it is turned into, and they use the term right here, when they said it was a tainted, hostile area. And so that's disappearing. Okay? Starting in 2029. Bunka, they bought that for $690,000. Okay? The Up and Under, Ruggers Up and Under Sports Bar for $1.85 million. Now, the Quality Inn, right next to Ruggers Up and Under, there's a couple of different figures. It looks like that they bought them both for $1.85, but then there's another one that shows $1.85 at the Quality Inn and $1.8 for the Up and Under. I don't know. But anyways, they're making investments down there. Glad to see it. I understand totally the business about an investment company making investments, holding those investments, and when the time is right, there are buyers that then that are anonymous now will make their investments known. Those anonymous and possible buyers, they don't want to give up their names because they may not end up buying it, and they just be retracting and reprinting. So there are There's all the business to be done and those manners, and I understand it. And it's all going to be good. So that being said, we will see how that works. I sure hope the Lord blesses me with good health. I'll be around to see all that take place 2029. And it's really the finishing of it and enjoying going through there. Right now, like they say, it's the spaghetti bowl. So more power to them here. We're looking over the park here, Bronson Park. Yep, couple good announcements there this morning. Thanks again for being with me today with this little video and some little historical local announcements, to say the least, and good investments there so far. In just a couple of million, $600,000-700,000. We don't hear the $25, $50, $100 million investment, but this is a private business here. This has nothing to do with the city. It's great to see it. It's free enterprise at work at its best right here in Kalamazoo. All right, we'll see you in the next one. Thanks for subscribing. I appreciate it.